Your greatest accomplishment in 40 years?
In 40 years? Could you give me add a couple of years to that?
If you need be.
Right. Because with me for all those 40 years, and it'll be 43 years in June, is Mary, my dear wife. Again, God's plan. Yes, she is in that plan and has continued to be. And our life together and her involvement and support in this calling.
Yeah. Well,
and then,
okay.
1971, 1973, 71, Jamie Elizabeth Fetter was born, and in 73, Holly, Catherine Fetter, our daughters, and now their families, and 4 grandchildren, 2 son-in-laws.
Well, we'll talk just a moment about your family's role in their ministry.
So you're probably asking, though, I'm talking about family, but this has all been part of this ministry in 40 years. And of those 40 years, 30 years here. That's beyond belief. My father had various callings. In fact, at one time in his ministry, because of callings and what the church was asking him to do in specialty ministries, I was in 4 high schools. So, but to think, here in Austin.
So to have that kind of stability is really a great accomplishment in your view.
Mm-hmm.
Good. What will be your legacy? How will you be remembered?
I hope that I was able to, in a variety of ways, communicate to all people that Jesus loved them and that I love them unconditionally.
So tell me about the goatee. It's Genesis. Where did that come from?
My. You really want to know?
I do want to know. I've always been curious.
That was a long time ago. Goes back to my first church that I served in Rosenberg, Texas. Peace Lutheran. When I got there, people received us well, Mary and I. We were young, and the pastor that had served there for some time had retired. He was older, like I am now. And people would say as they met me, look at me and say, "You're so young to be a pastor." And I thought, you've got to start sometime. I was 26 years old. Yeah. Well, I didn't say that to anyone. But anyway, I was shaving one day and I kind of thought, a mustache. That might give me a little more maturity. And so I grew a mustache, and that was received well. And I didn't hear people say, "You're so young to be a pastor." Well, that was a mustache. Only part of the goatee story. Then a few years later, I had my wisdom teeth out, and that was a horrible experience and a lot of pain and so on. And of course, I didn't shave for 3 days or whatever. And looking in the mirror, ready to shave, the goatee was forming. I didn't have much on the side, so I didn't consider a beard, a full beard. So the goatee. And the rest is history. Now, when this goatee started to turn a bit gray, before the hair on my head, I was a bit concerned and to talk to the person that was cutting my hair, and she said, "Well, David, we could maybe do something about that." And she showed me all these hair coloring she had there, and I went, "Oh no." So went home and I kind of announced, I think I'm going to shave off my goatee. And our youngest daughter, Holly, I don't know when that was, how old she was, but she looked at me and said, "No, Dad, don't do that. You won't look like a pastor." So, here it is. That's the story.
Thanks.